shame it would be if the Thanksgiving Day parade was somehow blocked by pro-Palestinian activists this year. What a shame if this Thursday, November 23rd at 8:30 a.m., 77th Street and Central Park West, going all the way to Herald Square. What a shame it would be if pro-Palestinian activists somehow either blocked it or made it about Palestine this year. I mean, Thanksgiving is all about spending time with family and enjoying those floaties of Barney and Elmo and turkey. Thanksgiving was never about the fact that it's a holiday, a genocidal holiday that is used as propaganda to bury America's rich history of murdering Native Americans to steal their land. That's not what Thanksgiving is about. And it would be a shame if pro-Palestinian activists brought back the true spirit of Thanksgiving by somehow bringing awareness to the fact that our money is being used to kill over 20,000 people in just a month alone. Little Stacy doesn't need that energy, and neither does her father Bob, and neither does her mom Karen. Like, we gotta pity them a little bit. They woke up earlier for the floaties, you know? So we can't do that. We shouldn't do that. It would be such a shame. I don't think anyone should do that. I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't think New York got that dog in them. Not the dog that would shut down the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade in protest of the Israeli occupation of Palestine and demands of a ceasefire. They don't got that dog in them. Not like San Francisco did when they shut down the Bay Bridge. If they got that dog in them, it's a little shaky chihuahua. They ain't got shit. What do you think? Do you think they're gonna fall for it? Yeah, man, absolutely. All right, let's post.
The Thanksgiving Day parade was somehow blocked by pro-Palestinian activists.
New York, where you at? You heard her? You saw that video, right? You watched that whole video, right? Where we at, New York? Cause right now, Cali thugged it out. Blocked the whole bridge. Tossed the keys. Kobe. They did that. Cali did that. You gonna let them have it? You gonna let them know West is the best? Or are we gonna show them East is a beast? We could block shit too. We could block nationally televised shit. New York, what's good? What's good, son? What's good? What you got, New York? Are we gonna show them what's up or what's up? Y'all know I'm in Puerto Rico, but I know my New Yorkers know what's up. I know my New Yorkers know how to show up and show out for a parade. Am I right, New Yorkers? Do we know how to show up at a parade with flags? Let's go, New York. I'm counting on y'all.
Y'all think that New Yorkers could rally enough to shut down the Macy's Thanksgiving Day?
Oh my God. That would be like totally crazy, you know, if that happened. Oh, anyways, watch me play a game. Oh my God, look, I found this cute little watermelon game that you can play for more than 10 seconds, you know, for the girly pops and the GAZA. Anyways, I hope to see y'all at the parade tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yo, my sister asked me this morning, she was like, yo, do you really think that New York can shut that shit down? That parade? Bitch. We know you New Yorkers. We know New Yorkers. We know that anything a New Yorker wants to do, they gonna do. They don't listen to people. So I have all the faith in the world that people go ahead their flags because they're attending a parade that already has, as someone pointed out, what's it called? Permits to be there. So why not come along for the ride? And I happen to be on TV with 30,000 other people who have the Palestinian flag. What y'all gonna do? Confiscate all our flags? Okay. So like I was saying, since we shouldn't be celebrating Thanksgiving anyway, because, you know, it's kind of like hurting, a reminder of the hurt and genocide of the indigenous people of our land, this big celebration parade or whatever, it's a little scary. Yeah, I have all faith in my New York family. I have all faith that y'all can shut this shit down. I do. I don't know why anybody would ever doubt y'all. Like, how dare you? The disrespect to even ask. Can they? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. And they will. They will be there. They will be there. I don't know how many, But I seen some of y'all getting ready, and I'm here for it. And I will save every video, and I will repost every video, and I will support y'all to the end. And please let us know what we have to do in Philly. I'm trying to think what's in Philly. Mummers? Let me tell you something. I still live in Philly, and I forgot about them. Anyway, free Palestine, because it will be backwards, and Palestine will be free.
It's 10:30 p.m. I'm in an Uber in Manhattan. I'm on my way to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'm not playing around. I'm going to beat Stacy and Karen and be one of the first people there. I'm going to get there before the construction workers get there at 2:30 a.m. I'll probably walk around. I'll scope where the cop stations are. I'll see how the vibes are. If everyone else can get there at West 40th Street and 6th Avenue, again, that's West 40th Street and 6th Avenue, that is going to be our solidarity block. Come show up with your flags, your kafayas, but don't bring them out until after the parade starts, and show up at 4 a.m., show up at 5 a.m. We are going to be visible. We are going to be visible when the media has not been allowing us to be visible for the past 46 days. They want to silence us, but we are going to continue to show up everywhere. And nothing wrong with what we're doing. We are just exercising our right to enjoy a parade and be who we are in America at a parade.
Free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
You make meals for genocide. McDonald's, you can't hide. McDonald's, you can't hide. You make meals for genocide. You make meals for genocide. Shame, 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 shame.
Pro-Palestine demonstrators have disrupted the annual Macy's Thanksgiving Parade in New York City. carrying banners calling for a ceasefire, some protesters reportedly glued themselves to the road in an attempt to shut down the parade.
We just shut down the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. If you're watching at home, apparently they keep stopping the TV every couple of minutes. I think because they don't want to show what's going on. There are quite a few disruptions happening there. We are heading to our second location, but the cops have blocked us off because they don't want us to go and march back into where the parade is because they're afraid we're going to go and shut it down again.
What we want is a ceasefire now!
Ceasefire!
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
We're on in the port somewhere. I know. We're on in the port somewhere.
Free Palestine. Free Congo. Free Sudan. There's no pride in genocide.
We're on in the port somewhere. I know.
So a few updates about what I saw after we shut down the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Number one, the police did not have to yank our 30 protesters like that. They were peacefully sitting down, just asking and demanding for a ceasefire. Police didn't really need to be all of that aggressive for people that were just sitting down. About 30 of us got arrested. I lost my voice from screaming so much. There were about another 250 of us in the crowd holding Palestinian flags. A few of you have asked me about jail support. I'm waiting right now to hear back from the team if they need any support with jail support. So for now, no need to donate to jail support. However, in my bio, I have a link to donate to establish and bring clean water to Gaza. Right now, there is an outbreak of diseases that are caused because of water contamination. I'm working with Human Appeal that is on the ground right now in Gaza. They're going to deliver clean water to, inshallah, through this campaign on my launch grid. They're going to donate and give clean water to over 60,000 people in Gaza. So for viewers watching at home, if you want to do anything about it, spread the link for the donation link, launchgrid.com/help for Gaza. And really, this is an opportune time to donate to this campaign because there is expected to be a 4-day truce, which will mean that more supplies can come into Gaza right now.
Today is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and there have already been a bunch of actions supporting Palestinians. First up, the float of the Mashpi Wampanoag, which is a native group that is in what is now present-day Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and they held up a Palestinian flag, and that was on national TV. Climate protesters were also, they shut down Macy's Day Parade route by gluing themselves to the ground, demanding liberation for Palestine and climate, blocking the Sinclair Oil Corporation dinosaur balloon. And the video is from Ken Lopez from Freedom News. A different group did just a sit-in on the march, and some of them were arrested. This is from Breakthrough News. And then finally, a group called Writers Block, or Writers Against the War on Gaza, descended and they disrupted it for a bit, and they released a statement. So it says, media workers disrupt Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade to protest U.S. funding for Palestinian genocide. For immediate release. New York, November 23rd, 2023. The United States of America was founded on genocide, the mass killing, displacement, and subjugation of indigenous Americans, the legacy of which is still felt today. Given this fact of our nation's genesis, it should come as no surprise that the U.S. government would so enthusiastically fund and arm Israel in its genocide of Palestinians, yet we are galled at the bloodlust displayed by President Joe Biden and most other politicians in Washington. At the same time, NBC broadcast a spectacle of a Thanksgiving parade while their colleagues across television and print drum up support for the destruction of civilians, cities, and entire life worlds. To get their attention and that of the American people, Writer's Block, a group of journalists, artists, and other cultural workers who oppose Israel's ongoing ethnic cleansing of Palestinians from their ancestral land, will disrupt the 2023 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on Thursday, November 23rd in New York City. In doing so, we call on all who are watching to demand an immediate, unconditional, long-term ceasefire in Gaza as the first step toward ending Israel's 75-year occupation of Palestine, and to support the Palestinian-led boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement until that goal is achieved. Since Hamas's attack on October 7th, Israel has killed thousands of Palestinians. The exact death toll is unclear thanks to a communications blackout, with internet and telephone services collapsing on November 17th due to a lack of fuel. Last week, the Washington Post reported that Israel had killed at least 11,100 Palestinians over the past 6 weeks. That is, 1 out of every 200 people in the Gaza Strip, nearly 5,000 of whom were children. More recent reports estimate that there may be as many as 20,000 dead, a horrifying death toll that will only rise as long as Israel's campaign of death and starvation continues. Thanksgiving, an American holiday forged in the genocide, displacement, and subjugation of indigenous Americans by European settlers, who are estimated to have killed approximately 56 million people in North, Central, and South America during the first 100 years of colonization. Hundreds of years later, indigenous Americans face disproportionate levels of poverty, discrimination, physical and violence, and incarceration when compared to white Americans. We stand in solidarity with the Palestinian struggle for a right of return, just as we stand with indigenous people demanding land back. We know what genocide is, what it looks like, what it brings. The genocide of indigenous Americans was not inevitable, nor is the continued genocide of Palestinians at the hands of Israel's government. We must stop it now. Many more thousands of lives are at stake. Thank them for their courage and their bravery. May we build true peace and save this dying planet before it is too late. Ceasefire now, free Palestine.
Palestine!